Hello dear Gemini, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 13th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Keeping quiet when it's necessary isn't always an easy task, and those born under the sign of Gemini know this well. Geminis are always changing and are masters of communication, so a period of silence can be frustrating for them. However, it's the best advice you can get today. You'll receive orders that you must follow within a defined time frame, your partner will need to be heard without interruption, and you'll receive a complaint from a close person or family member. All of this will require you to arm yourself with patience and know how to listen without trying to persuade those people to take your advice. It will be a day of learning and observation, where you'll discover much more about those around you and those with whom you share your daily life. Put this exercise into practice, as you may be surprised by how much you find in others. Money problems could affect you today. A long-standing debt may take its toll and prevent you from performing well during the workday. A person is in need of financial help and will approach you to ask for it. If you are not in a good enough position to fulfill this request, then help them find another solution. You have a family dilemma to resolve. It may be related to an inheritance issue. If this is the case, seek legal avenues to overcome the problem that could arise between family members. Your loved ones are going through a difficult time financially. Don't let these problems affect you and seek solutions together. Those who are thinking about starting a new relationship need to start thinking positively. They are being too pessimistic about love. Don't let the possibility of love slip away. It's important to start drawing lines about what you want in the future with a person who has recently entered your life. Don't wait any longer to take the plunge and ask for something more formal. It's time to start dreaming again. It's a skill you can't lose. No matter how grounded you may be in achieving certain things you want, you should always have the ability to imagine and desire things for the future. You have a very good present, so don't be afraid to let your mind wander. It's not a good time to love someone. If you already have a partner, of course, you're not subject to this advice. You have to maintain your relationship despite the difficulties that arise along the way. Money owed to you is taking a long time to arrive. Today won't be the day you receive it, but you could collect what's owed today. There's always an opportunity for you to do much better. If there's someone in your life who can help you better understand the parts of your path, you have to pay more attention to it. The decisions you've made can be much better. Remember that. Gemini is thinking about the best way to approach current problems, so they know their relationship hasn't been the way they truly want it to be. If you want to change your life a little, right now you have to look at the possibility of achieving much more. Don't be afraid today, Gemini. If you're thinking about making some changes at work, then everything is going very well. Don't forget to change your attitude toward work. It hasn't been very good lately. By understanding others better, you can realize that we all have clarity when we need it, and we can learn that as we move forward in life. Today is a day for reflection and to think carefully about the things that have happened to you, especially if it involves a heartache. Don't isolate yourself from everyone. It's not good to do this all the time. But if you feel the desire to turn off all your electronic devices and be isolated from the world for today, do so without fear. It will do you good to spend a day alone. Try not to let it be something that repeats itself too much or lasts too long. A person you love will be going through a very difficult time in their relationship. They will seek your support today. Don't leave them alone. If you can't help them right now, try to do so the next day. You need to make an important decision regarding your relationship. Things might not be going well right now. Give yourselves a moment to think it over. Someone might make a complaint today, so if you're going through a difficult time, politely ask them that you need some time to resolve what they're asking you for. A day to fall in love again and give yourself the opportunity to make a date with the person who has captured your interest. You need to go out with your friends more and also spend more quality time with your family and partner, if you've been engaged for a while. Life can't all be about work. You have opportunities in your life that you're letting pass by because you haven't dared to take the plunge. Do it today, since you know exactly what I'm talking about. Take care of your face by using creams daily. You need to quickly overcome a grief that's affecting your heart and mind at the same time. There are no excuses for you not to be in a good mood today, Gemini. You're achieving the things you want, but you're not giving the necessary importance to the things that truly matter along your path. It's time to put aside childish things, Gemini. There are moments of true importance. You need to grow up. Don't expect romance to be the most important thing during the long day you'll have today, Gemini, as there will be a lot to sort out, perhaps even things you're not used to sorting out. Don't resort to old strategies today to make work easier. The result could be the opposite of what you want. Instead, try to keep things simple, but all within normal parameters. You'll never truly be in complete good health. That could change overnight when you don't get the best results. Fairness in a relationship begins because everything planned must include both of you. The future, when you love someone, is a possible paradise designed to be inhabited by two. So making plans that don't involve your partner can be seen as a kind of betrayal. Nothing you say should be used against you when it comes to dating, but the facts indicate otherwise. You talk too much and speak badly about too many people. It's preferable that when you go out again with that person you're interested in, you only talk about things that please you and make you feel good, to convey that well-being. Today, you need to consider following a guide to feel better. Consider seeing a nutritionist, hiring a personal trainer, or seeing a specialist who can help you move toward a state of greater well-being in your body and mind. You've come as far as you can go on your own. You learn that someone very close to you has committed a betrayal. Or at least it has benefited your rivals. What should you do? Fortunately, in terms of money, everything comes down to how much you win and how much you lose. And in this case, you haven't lost anything, and that person and your competition won't. Rest is a precious commodity, but unfortunately, this isn't the day to do it. Gemini will have to sit down and work hard to achieve what they have set out to do. Finances are falling short of making ends meet, but you should find a way to increase them. Apply for a better paying job or come up with a way to make more money. You have the intelligence to do it. If you have children, this is a good time to spend more time with them and teach them to cooperate with household chores. It will be a very educational activity for them, and they will carry it with them for life. Don't sit back and watch as happiness in love slips away. If you're in a relationship, don't let them go. If a breakup is inevitable, don't think it's all over for you. If you find yourself alone, the person you're interested in is getting bored with your attitude and your slowness in winning someone over. Don't let them get away. You're overthinking things, and that's causing several problems in your life. If you're dating someone, don't keep them on your mind all the time. All you'll do is create doubts and insecurities about this relationship. Keep your mind occupied with other things. They'll contact you when it's convenient or when they're done with their daily routine. If you're in a relationship, you're likely facing doubts and creating problems and fantasies that have nothing to do with reality. Don't do that. Trust more in the person at your side. A difficult task will be entrusted to you during the day. You'll likely feel it's too big for you and your abilities, but don't give up. You can overcome any professional obstacle put in front of you. Watch your back, get the proper amount of rest. You're holding on to something in your life that doesn't serve you, just because you don't want to lose the path you've taken with it or with that person. This isn't a good reason to keep something in our way. Life always teaches us how to behave in certain situations. Don't stop listening to it and also considering what you should do if you're faced with a situation where you don't know what to do today. You'll likely have to make a great effort to achieve something important at work today, so it will be very urgent for you to start drawing lines on how you could make the great leap from what you should do to the genius you can display in front of your superiors. In your family life, someone is having a major problem. You need to start asking questions about it. You might be able to help them in ways you didn't expect. Gemini is very happy today. There's always a good reason to smile, and if things aren't going well right now, you just need to pay closer attention to certain details and opportunities that aren't presenting themselves in the best way possible to improve. Gemini has a good plan in mind today about what's in their heart. Love is very important to Gemini, so right now, Gemini, you need to consider having a much more sincere conversation with the person you love right now. If you're not going to say anything because of the bad time you may be having at work, then you need to start realizing the possibilities you have elsewhere. What they'll tell you right now isn't as eloquent. You shouldn't overestimate things. Remember that many people magnify what they say. Don't believe everything you hear. A good time to regain a little of the innocence that your experiences have robbed you of. It's always good to have a little of this in life, as we shouldn't get used to being cold and calculating. We must always remember our childhood, where everything surprised and amazed us, and everything was a new discovery. Try to do this today. You have the possibility of finding a new job today, which is always a good thing if you've been without a stable job recently. If you have a stable job, then new challenges are likely to present themselves today. It will be a good day. Love requires a return to appreciating the little things, the details, those that make a relationship so important. If your partner is neglecting displays of affection, let them know what you think. If you're having a romantic dinner with someone you've just met, it's a good time to show off your full powers of seduction and get to know each other more intimately. You may feel right now that someone has been lying to you or hiding certain information about their life. This may be someone you've only recently met and with whom you have plans to continue dating and perhaps form a new relationship. If you discover this is the case, then you should demand the truth. If you still don't trust that person, it's best to let things rest at that. A woman you know well is in a difficult situation in her relationship and will seek your advice. If you have the ability to give her good guidance in this matter, do so without fear. You should include more green vegetables in your diet. You need them. The Gemini life path is beginning to emerge after a rough patch, so you need to start showing more interest in some activities that might not really work out well. You really need to start exploring more options within your path. If you're having relationship problems with someone right now, you just need to do a little more to solve the problems you might be facing right now. Don't turn to someone outside of yourself to make things better in your relationship. It's always better to have the experience firsthand for yourself and your partner. Do a good job with the people you currently have with you at work. It will be extremely important that things continue to improve today, as you build a strong team. You no longer need to give up certain foods, but it will be very good to ensure that everything you consume is well balanced. Today's astral biorhythm. Sexual energy level, moderate. Cosmic dynamics, the experience accumulated over the past few months. Dangerous tendency, speaking when you should have kept quiet, and conversely, remaining silent when you should have spoken. What you should avoid, jumping to conclusions based on appearances. Quote of the day. We are fulfilled as people when we can say, "It wasn't easy, but I did it." Relationship prediction. There will be a good cosmic outpouring with Sagittarius and Aries, and also with Aquarius and Gemini. The most tense relationship could arise with a Scorpio native. Your current compatibility is generally good, although better with air signs. If you are single, these next few days will prepare you for a new love life as a couple. Special lucky number, 62. Your color, coral. Universal number for today, 7. In numerology, numbers are reduced to single digits. Below, your auspicious hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adjusted to your national time zone. 1:20 a.m., 7:15 p.m., 10 p.m., 11:45 p.m. You're losing the ability to fight for your goals, and this isn't letting you clearly see the steps to follow. Life is putting obstacles in your way that you must learn to overcome. Don't depend on others to solve your own problems. A problem at work will test you. If you pass it, you'll be highly valued by your peers and superiors. If you fail to complete the task as requested or resolve a problem, you'll find yourself in trouble later. Trust in your talent and everything you've learned. It's the only way to overcome the difficulties that may arise. If you're committed, you'll find yourself in a confusion of words. Try to think before you speak, because you could hurt the feelings of your loved one, and that will have unpleasant consequences later on. It's time to make changes in the way you relate to others. You're losing the ability to communicate well, something Gemini knows how to do very well. You may need to take some time alone to reflect on what's happening in your life, which could be somewhat difficult if you have a family, but try to enjoy some time alone by doing something you enjoy or exercising early in the morning. Someone who has had a long-standing grudge against you could confront you again today. Don't get into conflict and let things be. In love, you need to see the possibilities around you. If you're dating someone and things aren't going well, it's better to talk and see if things will move forward, or it's better to leave things as they are. Possible foot pain in the afternoon? Try soaking them in warm salt water, it will relieve your pain. Singles will enjoy a lovely date with someone they've only recently met. Even so, don't pay attention to them or reveal what they've said to you. You wouldn't want them to do that to you. The things you've been experiencing in your professional life have taught you that you can't always trust everyone, much less all the people who call themselves your friends at work. You're probably starting to think that it's impossible to have friends in the workplace. You could be right, so it's a good idea to leave your friendships outside of work. You shouldn't spend the money you have saved on something you don't need. If you're thinking of spending this money on a device that isn't a necessity, always think before buying what would happen if you didn't have it. If the answer is nothing, then don't buy it. Often, you have to understand Gemini and their changeable nature. People often fail to grasp that it's inevitable, especially during certain times of the year when this increases. Today will be one of those days with a changeable nature, Gemini. Don't worry. It's not good to let the desire to see life with many better thoughts affect us too much. It's good for you to start seeing what you can achieve just by letting love be a more important part of your life. You need to be more attentive to what you want today. Your finances aren't doing as well as you'd like, which is very bad for you. So right now, you need to let go of what that's causing you and focus on fixing the problem. Forget about regrets. You don't need them to keep moving forward. Many people can tell you what to do, but only you know what works for you and what's necessary for the current moment you're living in. If you want to rest, do it. Gemini is going through a difficult time today. You're probably repressing feelings or thoughts, and that's causing you a few headaches. Don't let that happen. Repression is never good. It makes us hide important things that need to be out of our minds. Start speaking what you want today. Practice writing down your life wishes for today on a piece of paper. Keep it in a safe place and glance at it whenever you think or feel like you're losing your way. It will be a good thing for you. Love lies somewhere in between. If you have a partner, you need to tell them what you want. Don't bottle up your feelings or frustrations. Those who are single have a special person in mind. This probably won't become serious, but you should always dare to say what you feel, even if it means possible rejection. It will make you braver. In love, you should try to understand the timing of the person at your side better. Don't make demands they can't meet. Your family is going through a complicated process regarding the health of one of its members. It could be that the prognosis is not very encouraging. Instead of worrying about the issue, look for ways to find solutions and support the person on this path. Everything could end up working out well if everyone supports them. A loved one wants a moment with you to discuss an idea they have that they'd like your help with. This is a good day to spend with family, especially taking a walk or a trip to the countryside if possible. This is always a good thing for those who need fresh air due to city pollution. You have no problem recognizing the mistakes you're making right now, Gemini, but you are having problems that need to be resolved, so you need to pay a little more attention to the things you're doing. Everything doesn't need to be perfect, but it should be as close to positive as possible for your life. If romance isn't bringing good things to your life, then it's time to let go of what's not doing you any good. If you have the clarity to begin accepting that things can be better if you're alone right now, then everything will turn out just fine. The problems you recently faced at work are starting to get resolved, so you need to take another look at the things that might be going a little wrong and what will come out of any bad moments that might be occurring in your life. You never let others help you with your health, and that's not right. Don't believe that things can go wrong if you don't do them yourself. That's an immature belief. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.